Have you ever seen that movie Demolition Man? I actually recently saw it and it was very good and very accurate to what's happening right now in society. In that movie, the government had full control over the lives of their citizens. They monitored everything they did and everything that they said.
Come on, Hal! Where the goddamn guns?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
What? Fuck you!
Your repeated violation of the verbal morality statute has caused me to notify the San Angeles Police Department.
What I want to talk about today is the mass surveillance that is unfolding by means of big tech. Because social media and all of these online platforms, while they're very good at keeping us connected in some sense, because on the other sense, I think that a lot of people forgot how to actually communicate because they're so reliant on social media platforms anyway. But because we're all so connected, this is an easy way for someone to monitor everything that society is doing. You can find so much information by just paying attention to what people are doing online. So today, I'm going to be going over the updated terms of service that I saw when I logged into my Discord account. So the first thing I noticed is that they added gender identity to their protected attributes of hate speech. If you are assuming that we need to respect someone's identity, whatever they think that they are, you're also at the same time suggesting that we need to compel our speech, which, surprise, if you didn't realize it, that is the whole purpose of the gender identity. I mean, there is another layer to it, and that's to divide society in half, but also it's to compel speech, because now the truth doesn't matter. Now, if you say this guy that visibly looks like a dude is a dude, now that's hate speech. Now that's insensitive. Now you're just being hurtful. No, it's the truth, Discord. We will now consider relevant off-platform behaviors when making policy and enforcement assessments. This includes membership or association with a hate group, illegal activities, and hateful, violent, sexual, or other types of violent acts. So I need you, Discord, to clarify, what exactly do you mean by hate group? What does that entail? Because that is way too vague. Do you mean people that value their liberties and their freedom? Because I'm a little bit confused. Could you elaborate on that for me? I'll give you some time. Okay, now this is the part that's really gonna piss you off. If it doesn't, it pissed me off. All right, misinformation. Discord's gonna crack down on misinformation. Content that is false or misleading that may lead to significant risk of physical or societal harm may not be shared on Discord. Examples of harm that we consider include damaging physical infrastructure, injury to others, preventing participation in civic process, and endangering public health. What does that mean? Endangering public health? How does me typing in Discord endanger the public health? How does that actually work? But if you go a little bit further, you can actually find what they mean by that. And this includes anti-vaccination content. So Discord, I'm curious, will you take responsibility for misleading people if, for example, the vaccine leads to physical harm? Are you going to take responsibility for that? Because if you're telling us that we need to control the conversation to only allow pro-vaccine content, I'm wondering if you're going to be willing to take on that responsibility when more people get hurt by this thing, because that isn't a conspiracy theory, boo-boo. That's actually happening. As a matter of fact, there's a website called realnotrare.com, which highlights a bunch of real stories of people that have had some serious life-changing injuries because of this totally safe injection. So if you're someone that happens to have the same story and you want to share it, head on over to realnotrare.com/submit your story. So here's the other thing that their misinformation clause includes in its medically unsupported and dangerous cures for disease. Is it a cure or not? Which one is it? So what this tells me is that First of all, I think Discord is compromised. They're being guided by someone else, whether it's the government or the pharmaceutical industry. I do not know. But this right here is very specific. Medically unsupported and dangerous cures for a disease. It's a cure, is it not? So that tells me you want to dictate what is the only cure, which it seems to be the vaccine. You don't want us to talk about anything else aside from the vaccine. If it's a cure, it's a cure. Why the hell do you care? So here's the next thing. Content that distorts information about a disease. Oh, really? Okay. Another one. Any content that could hinder the resolution of a public health emergency, which is what? Like what exactly? We consider health information false or misleading if it directly contradicts the most recent consensus reached by the medical community. So which medical community? The one that's allowed on mainstream television? Or the ones that are censored and deplatformed and have their licenses threatened because they're speaking out against the medical and scientific inconsistencies with this virus and this vaccine? Which one is it? When you say general consensus, I'm not sure what you're getting by that. What can you explain that, Discord? A non-exhaustive list of potential harms includes heightening risk of exposure to transmissible disease, causing undue strain on public health systems. Yeah, because firing nurses and doctors because they refused to get vaccinated totally didn't put a strain on the healthcare system. And then you also have an inciting panic or social unrest with conspiratorial health claims. Conspiratorial health claims. If you've been keeping track on this, there's been a lot of conspiracies within the last few years that within a few months of speaking about those conspiracies, they magically became true. It's amazing how a few months can change reality, right? And by the way, conspiracy theory, that's actually a term that was created to discredit people from actually speaking out about truth. If someone doesn't want you to know something, they'll say that's a conspiracy theory to sort of lead you in the other direction. Oh, you know what? That might not be true. Let me think about something else. Okay. We will take action against individuals, small groups, and servers that post, promote, or organize around content that makes false, misleading claims about any of the following: the safety, side effects, or efficiency of the vaccines, the ingredients, development, or approval of vaccines. So basically, Discord has bought into the authoritarian Big Brother surveillance that we are all expecting. If you have a server on this platform, I recommend to leave. Get your shit and leave. Go somewhere else. So if we consider all of this together from what we just talked about, Discord wants to monitor every move you make when you're not even on their platform. And then they want to have control over what you put into your body. And they want to have control over your conversation as far as talking with other people in relation to their own personal health. And then they want you to lie. They want you to abandon biological truth to appease someone's feelings. So now you might be asking, why are all of these platforms trying to compel the speech of their users? To put it simply, in order to have a totalitarian society, you need to convince all of the citizens to lie. If you can get them to lie, that creates a domino effect, because if you can lie about the fact that men are women and women are men, that creates a domino effect to other things. If I was a billionaire and maybe a trillionaire, I don't know how much money this would cost, but if I had a lot of money and I bought every single major social media platform, I could essentially socially engineer all of my users to think in a certain way and to behave in a certain way. And that is evil. As a matter of fact, Twitter has a similar terms of service when we're talking about just gender identity. And it says that we prohibit targeting others with repeated slurs, tropes, or other content that intends to dehumanize, degrade, or reinforce negative or harmful stereotypes about a protected category. This includes targeted misgendering or dead naming. So Twitter and I'm assuming Discord want you to lie. They want you to say this man is a woman and that woman is a man, when clearly it is a lie. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have been informed on all of this information that I have provided to you. If you want to check out the full scope of all of the terms of service that Discord is implementing, check the link in the description. And if you want to help me get some answers for Discord, just tweet out this video to them and be sure to use the hashtag Discord is down. Discord isn't actually down, but it's a popular hashtag that usually trends when Discord is down. So we're gonna do a bait and switch, and we're gonna get people to click on this hashtag and see this video and answer some questions, because this is not okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be sure to check me out on Locals. My name is Gothix, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you want to keep my grift going, consider picking up some official merch by visiting nosisnos.com/Gothix or joining my Locals community at gothix.locals.com for more content. As always, you can help amplify my message by giving this video a thumbs up and by sharing it online with your friends. Until next time.